Alright, so I jumped ahead and did level 29 very hard, and I think it turned out pretty good. I think the difficulty's right around where I want it to be. I've beaten it twice so far, and each one took roughly 100 deaths, but I was like playing pretty intensely in order to do that. It's pretty hard to talk while I'm playing on a level like this. But yeah, it's the exact same thing as it's not the exact same thing, but the movement of the crisscross is the same speed and size. It's just that it's moving left and right. And then also on the right, you get like a good opening where there's a lot of time. And on the left, you have the middle opening where it's just open for like a little bit. So it's actually a lot easier to get in and out on the right than on the left. And yeah, I added an extra patch of coins here. But yeah, let me just play it for a bit and I'll try to explain a bit more. I'm not going to try to explain while I play because I just won't be able to. But yeah, I try to, there's a certain timing that I wait for. And like right around here, I can usually run across. So yeah. Let me just try to get these first coins. It's like right around there I can usually run across. Then I can keep track of the left and right and the crisscross so I can stay alive, and then I wait for the timing, then I run across again. And yeah. Like right here I should get across pretty well. If you get to the right timing, it's really not that bad. But overall this is quite hard, because you have to keep track of the crisscross and the left and right. But yeah, like right around here, you can usually, right when the horizontal passes you and then it bounces off the wall and then it's like passed you a second time, like right around here, you can like get across pretty easily. Then you kind of hang out, wait for it to happen again, and then you go like that. So there, I got the coins. But yeah, what I wanted to say was there's basically different levels of risk you can take. You can get the coins and then get back. That's the easiest thing. Then you can get the middle coins and get back here. That's the second easiest thing. Because this opening is on the left, it's open for longer, and this is in the middle, so it's only open for a little bit. Getting the coins here and then going back here is actually quite a bit easier than doing it over here, because you get like more like a larger window to get in. Although once you get used to it, this part isn't really that bad, but it's still pretty hard. Although I've played it to about 214 deaths, I would say, so far, including like quite a bit earlier, so maybe like 350 or something like that. But yeah, so then once you get these coins, you come back here, then you get you can then just go straight over to here, and then from here you get here and back. But you could also just kind of do it all in one swoop, or you could do like half of it and get back, or you could do half of it and then go here. So anyway, I like that there are different options based on what level of risk you're like comfortable with or whatever, how fast you're trying to go. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get these coins and then get back. And it's kind of an interesting feeling when you cross over the middle, because since it's moving horizontal, they don't, when you're in the exact middle, they don't really line up like you kind of would expect. It's kind of hard to explain, but you kind of dodge them sometimes easier than you're expecting to. Okay, that was pretty good. Last time I got over here, I had 63 deaths. So now I only have 14. But I've beaten it twice already. But yeah, I'm going to cross over. I'm just going to go one at a time. Oh, I'm not going to go one at a time. Yeah, actually I will. Well, sometimes it's better to go two at a time. But yeah, when you cross over, because it's like moving, it kind of makes it easier to cross over in the middle in some weird way. Not really easier, but it kind of works sometimes when it doesn't feel like it's going to work. Because they're going faster in one direction than in the other. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it's pretty fun. I like the gameplay of this level. And I like that it doesn't look too different than the original. Oh, whoops, now I have to get the coins again. But let me just cross, I'll just pretend that I got, actually I'll just go like this. I already caught these, so I'll just go like that. Yeah, let me just play it like I normally would. Cross over. I'm gonna like double step it a bit. Like right here. Whoa, that was close. Yeah, then I'll just try to get to the checkpoint. If you get a good cycle... Oops. Yeah, I didn't feel like I had a good cycle to get in. But yeah, I like how when you're hanging out to like wait for the checkpoint to open up, it's not too easy or too hard. It feels pretty much reasonable to me. It's not like you can just hang out easily. Just double step it a bit so that I can cross over. And then might get a good opening here. Yep. Oh, okay. See, that wasn't even really a choke. That was just kind of difficult. I just happened to die at the end there. It wasn't really a choke, I wouldn't say. But yeah, I was kind of worried to skip ahead to do level 29 because it's like one of the harder levels. And those are kind of harder to make, but I feel like the difficulty's about right. And I can always, I want to leave the speed of the crisscross the same between hard and very hard mode. Oh, that was lucky. Yeah, I can always change the speed of the shifting, like left and right, and the duration of the amount of time that it's open. Like right here, this is the amount of time. It's like 0.8 seconds that it just kind of stays open one way or the other, and then it takes about 4 seconds for it to shift from left to right or from right to left. And then both of them move pretty quick. The vertical and the horizontal crisscross are both at 8.23 speed. The player's at 5 speed. But anyway, you might think, okay, it's easy to get these coins now, but because this is like the checkpoint that's near the door that's got like a inconvenient opening, these are actually not that easy to get sometimes. Although I've practiced it quite a bit at this point. So let me just see, maybe I can do it. Looks like, oh! See, you don't want to get greedy like that. I died twice like that. I got greedy. You should sometimes just hang out and wait for the next cycle or whatever. I don't feel like it's too long, that it's too annoying. I feel like the timing's pretty good. Oh, whoops, I didn't actually get the coins that time. I was talking. We'll see how well I do on level 4 of World Tours Game 4, because I've been practicing this level a decent amount, and it's clearly harder than World Tours Game 4 level 4. Come on. Okay, there, so I beat it. So there you have it. That's level 29. I can always like speed up and slow down the crisscross, for example, or not the crisscross. I can do that also, but I feel like it, for hard mode, I feel like it's pretty good. Let me just play it a bit in hard mode. Since I just beat very hard, it shouldn't be hard anymore. It's no longer going left and right at the same time. Can't help but feel like it's easier now. Okay, but anyway, I don't want to really change the speed in hard mode. I feel like the speed is fine of the crisscross. But here, I could, for example, make it open and close way shorter and go way faster. And it would look like, why isn't that working? Should work. Oh, I guess it is going faster. Oh, I didn't even notice. But yeah, it's actually still possible now. It's just way, 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 way harder. It's crisscrossing at the same speed. It's just that it's moving left and right like way faster. So like now, obviously, now it's not really even reasonable. But yeah, that's the thing that I'd be willing to tweak mainly is the, or I can like leave it moving the same speed, but like have it open for longer, or maybe I'll move it a bit quicker, but open for longer. So now it like goes left and right quicker, which is the main thing that like increases difficulty. But it's now open for a bit longer. I call that the stall. But yeah, like I could increase the difficulty quite easily just by increasing the left and right shift speed. So like before, it was going 3.8, so like almost 3.9 seconds. Now it's going 3. So I increased it like almost, you know, I don't know, 30% or whatever. I don't want to have to do the math while I'm playing, but anyway, yeah, like it's still beatable. So like I could justify actually keeping this. See, I just beat it like that. So like I could increase the speed actually, and in fact I'm tempted to. Like right now it's 3.8. I'd be tempted to decrease the duration. So I'll just say like 3.88 seconds. I'll say 3.85 seconds. So I just slightly increased it, but I feel like even it's still maybe even a bit too easy because I've beaten it 3 times in only a few hundred deaths. So I'll just go like that. I'll just speed it up a little bit. So now this is what it's like. But yeah, I'm just gonna tweak these numbers over and over again as I test it. And as I get feedback, I can always just kind of, I set it up so that these are like easily tweakable values. But yeah, this seems pretty good for now. I'm just going to very slightly, very, very slightly increase the difficulty by decreasing this duration. Yeah, so anyway, this is the new level, and now I'm going to try to play level 4 of WHG4, which hopefully won't be that hard because that level I just beat and created today is probably harder than this. So yeah, I'm gonna try to maybe beat all or most of the level, but we'll see. Maybe because I remember it got a lot harder here.
To do that?
So it might take longer than expected because level 4 of WHG3 took like multiple videos. So this one may also take multiple videos. That was kind of fun. Yeah, I remember this one starts out pretty difficult. But yeah, we'll see. I have the practice from beating WHG3 and from like playing the remake and stuff, so we'll see how long it takes. But I do remember WHG4 level 4 is hard and 5 is hard, obviously. Level 5. Okay, let me try to beat this. Okay. Okay. Don't want to drown. Oh, good. That worked out well. I just have to not die. Okay, let me just watch it a bit. Okay. So now I still have to get to that. The starting spot, the moving platform thing at the start is pretty hard. I don't want to have to do that again. I feel like I got kind of lucky there. Okay, good. Okay. Let's get to this checkpoint. It's going pretty slow, so. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, well, this is pretty close, so it doesn't matter. Might as well get some of those. Yeah. Oop. Okay, I gotta strategize a bit more because it's hard to cross over there. Go like that, I guess. That was pretty tight, though. Oh, wait, I have to move myself. Sorry. I forgot that I was here. I don't think I blocked anything so far, though, so that's good. Okay, so far it's not too bad, but I remember this level is pretty hard, and level 4 of WHG3 was pretty hard, so I don't want to get overconfident. But so far, I don't feel too bad, because I'm working on hard levels. Whoa! Okay, I like this design though because you get a lot of close calls. I like the ice. But yeah, I've been working on hard levels, so it makes it easier to play World Tours Game 4. That level I was doing where it shifts while crisscrossing, I don't remember if I've seen that before, but it's pretty hard. Because you have to keep track of both. You can't just ignore one or the other. You have to keep track of the vertical, or you have to keep track of the vertical, the horizontal, and the crisscross, and you have to kind of wait for a certain timing. Okay, I don't really need to do that actually. I think I'll just go back up. Okay. I remember this one's pretty hard too. Part here. I'll just get these coins. Back to the check. Oops. Gotta try to move on the ice as long as possible. Move faster. Oop. Guess I'll just get these on the way over. Oh. I'll try once without going to a checkpoint first. Oh, okay, that was a bad idea. I'll just go to back to the checkpoint because I think that one's kind of hard. This one's pretty hard. Oh, whoops, see, at least I wasn't saying it was easy that time. Oh, I almost died from the bounce. Forgot about that. I can go back to the checkpoint if I want to, but there's one right over here, so it's kind of pointless. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I have two options. I'll just do this one for now. I'll just get back to here. Oop. So far, I feel like I'm doing okay. Just get back to the checkpoint because it's not too hard to get back. Oh, okay. that
nice
one,
going, genius.
Off, essentially, I don't know if I could have survived that. Okay, I could have survived that one. Oops. This part's kind of hard. I don't feel that bad for dying. I feel that much shame for dying here because it's not that easy. This is a remake.
This sure does look familiar.
Last level. This one's not that hard. I remember it. Okay, so cleared this one, this one, this one, and I guess I might as well do this one. So I can't get back to that checkpoint. Oh, wait. Am I screwed here? Oh, yeah, this one I can't. Oh wait, I have to get the keys in order to expose a checkpoint. So there's 2 keys. Yeah, I might need 3 keys in order to get to the checkpoint. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. I forgot about that. We'll worry about those coins after I expose the checkpoint. Actually, yeah, I'll worry about those after I get to a checkpoint. This one might end up being harder than I remembered. Oh. I can reset if I want, but I like to not do that unless I'm really struggling. Okay, I don't really care about that key as much as the others because it doesn't expose a checkpoint. Yeah, I just need to get that other one. So I'm gonna worry more. I'm gonna get these coins first, I think, and then get these the bottom key and the 2 side keys. I'll get the bottom key next because it's the second easiest one. Oh wait, I only need 1 of those. I forgot. Might as well get that. Okay, that worked out well. The easier side key is the optional, or is the less important one, which is kind of funny. I would have thought, oh, darn it. I would have thought that the harder one would have been the one that you needed. Oh wait, I guess they're both. The other one's near where you start, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter either way. Oh, that wasn't a good idea. I don't actually need that key, so I'll just get it anyway. Okay, so far this one is harder than I remember. I like this one though. For some reason I don't remember liking this one, but I do like it. Can I thread through that? I think it's really tight, but it's possible. Oops, that was a bad idea.
What the? Are you even trying?
I was crossing both axes at the same time there, and I ran right in. Okay. Okay, so this room's done now. Okay. May as well get that diamond. This doesn't look very difficult. Oh, wait. We have to dodge these. Oh, get it again now. Okay. I suppose I should get that key and get back to the checkpoint and then get the paint. But the paint might actually be easier because you only have to get to it and then it doesn't matter if you die. Whereas the key, it matters if you die. So I'm going to try this first. Oh, crap. Although I'd imagine actually the paint is overall harder because I would have made it harder. So I'll just do this one first. Probably would have done that. Oh god. Oh, well, at least I tried. I could have survived there, though. I think I'll get the key first, because it's probably easier. I'd rather start with the easier thing. Because the ice is kind of tricky, I guess. In this type of thing. Okay, I'm going to drown soon. Oh, there we go. Okay, getting pretty far. But can I survive? Oh. Okay, this one's pretty hard, but it's not as bad as like some of the stuff on level 4 of World Trust Game 3, I feel like. We'll see though. Oops. Oop. Oh. See, I want to go out fast so that I don't drown, but when you go out fast, it's dangerous also. Almost more comfortable going over here. Looks hard either way. Or is it? Oh, that wasn't hard. I didn't even have to interact with the red things. Okay, so now I can get the paint. The paint might be easier from the other angle, but I'm guessing it's easier from this angle. Pretty sure it's easier from this angle. I don't know which path is easier, but I'll just try this one for now. Gives me problems, I'll go to the other one. The other path's probably if you're coming from the other entrance, probably. Coming from this one, you might as well go with this path, I think. Whoa. I don't know if the top or the middle is easier at the start. Forgot they were all the same distance. Wasn't thinking. If the last one reached me, then I guess you gotta. Okay, you gotta stand in a certain spot. Don't stand along the wall. Getting in here, getting onto the ice is always hard. It's never easy. It's always tight. Maybe I should go to the water when it gets to the... I'll just hang out in the water for a bit. That makes it a lot easier. Then I go like right here. Okay, I should have stayed there longer.
Are you blind?
But yeah, this water thing helps a lot. Because I avoid like a really tight thing. Like if I just like go to the water for a bit, hang out here for a bit. Then when I get onto the ice, it's a lot easier. Then I gotta hang out in front of the wall longer. Oh, that was pretty good. Let's hang out here for a bit. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. You gotta go fast there, though. Feels like you have to anyway. Oops. Okay, this is the first one I feel like is pretty hard. feel like I'm tapping the key that hard. Oh, man. Yeah, at least I only have to get to it. I don't have to get back to a checkpoint. That corner is where I take a lot of deaths. Oh man, that's not a good place to be. At least I got further that time. I feel like if I just run in quickly, that makes it easier. If I just go quick. The water thing doesn't actually help that much compared to just going quickly. Sometimes when you go quick, it's like you get a really bad cycle. But oh man. These aren't synchronized as much as they seem like they might be. They're pretty different each time. I could just reset each time, and that'll help probably. Because this first cycle is actually quite good. I think I'll just reset each time. It helps a lot. Now I'll like go like right up here. Just hope for the oh, I almost got it that time. Okay, I think I'm just gonna reset because the first cycle is really good. You don't have to worry about anything on your way over there for the first cycle. Just go like right over there. In World Tourist Game 5, leaving and entering the room, it'll probably just remember your progress, like the ticker of each actor or whatever, of each animation. So leaving and entering the room won't do anything in World Tourist Game 5, I think. But here it helps a lot sometimes, like here. But I don't necessarily want the player to do this. Although it's debatable, it's arguably better with that. But I don't know, because it gives you an option to reset if you choose. But it's kind of cheap sometimes. Man, this is taking me to task. Oh man, can't believe it. Even with the resetting. There we go. Yeah, I should have at least tried to survive, but I figure I'd probably die anyway, so. Okay, I'll just go from here now.
You're at 100 deaths already? Take it easy, dude.
This one feels a lot easier than the paint I just got. Okay, what are the options? Are there any? I guess I'll... Yeah, I might as well go this way because I missed some stuff over here. Let me just think about this. If I get those coins, I could go up and there's a checkpoint and then get the rest of these coins. This checkpoint on the far right doesn't look that bad. If I have to come back here anyway, then maybe I should... Yeah, I have to come back here anyway because there's diamonds up there. Actually, I don't know. Just want to think which one's easier. This one's probably a little bit easier, actually. I'll just take the easier one. Okay, these ones are not They're like alternating. Oh man. Okay, whatever. I'll try the other one now. Actually, I kind of like. I don't know. Yeah, I'll try the other way. Oh, darn it. Could have seen that coming. The ice, I think, is the hard part. The conveyor's not that bad compared to the ice. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. This is probably a little bit harder than the other route, but I don't know. This one's not that bad. As I just die as I say that. The water's kind of confusing me because I have like a cheat for the World's Hardest Game Remake, which goes slow-mo, and it makes the enemies go, well, actually, it makes everything go slower. But here, the player, when you get into water, the player goes slower, but the enemies go the same speed. So whenever I go into water, I'm expecting the enemies to slow down. So used to seeing that with the cheat. Oh, I should have waited for a better cycle there. Check for a good cycle before I go. Okay, this is a good cycle. Don't want to run into an enemy right as I get through. Those coins in a sec. Okay. Oh, there's another paint. Wow. I forgot how many paints there were. I don't have white paint in the remake because the death locations are harder to see when it's white. Okay, let me just look at the map here. Okay, that's weird. For some reason, I don't know what's going on. It's like bugging out or something. Whenever I press map, it like opens and closes and it's saying hardcore. Yeah, it's not supposed to do that. It should be fine for now though. I guess maybe, yeah, maybe I'll just call it a day for now. I'm not going to beat the whole level, but I cleared out here, here. The coins, like the stuff here is I could get for free later. So I did here, 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 and here. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I would say I did roughly half. Anyway, I'll just do the other half next video, probably, unless it gets really difficult, then I might take another video, but yeah, I'm expecting I'll finish it next video. Anyway, there's no milk left. Anyway, see you next video.